Hey everybody, what is up? 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 Hey, quit popping in before work. Have a great stream. Appreciate you. Glad you could show up. What's up, everybody? It's good to see you all. I'm glad you all can make it. Welcome to yet another day of the Hellion Cruise stream. Oh, hold up. Let me pop that up there. Appreciate you. It's been... What's up, big man? It's good to see you, big homie. How you doing, dog? Today's a Wednesday. Wednesday the 10th. Actually, can you believe we're 10 days in? 10 days into November already? I feel like Halloween was yesterday. Like, it's ridiculous, yo. It's ridiculous how time flies. I guess when you're working all the time, it makes complete sense. But speaking of working all the time, today's stream almost got canceled. Like, I'm being real with you. It almost got canceled today because I was doing this landscaping work beforehand, right? And it had me wiped out. Like, my hands still kind of hurt a little bit because I was handling flagstone. Anybody who knows what flagstone is knows that handling it is it's a trial. It's a trial and a half. It's just giant, like, really heavy, solid blocks of stone that usually people put for their walkways or to make a patio or something like that. And I was handling that earlier today, and it does a number on your fingers. I will tell you that for sure. But I made it back in enough time for me to, hang out with the guys a little bit, chill out, and get a chance to hang out with you guys. So, yeah, we get to just kick it today. God, I need to shave. Look at that. Too much. It's too much. Let me switch up the filter on this thing so that we get a little bit of variety. Boop, boom, boom. I won't do that one. Hey, Vampire Beauty, good to see you. Hey, I like the filter on this one, honestly. I'll rock with this one. How's everybody? Good. I'm glad to hear it. It's funny. Now that I know the stream is going away eventually, it's like, my brain's like, all right, what kind of wacky things am I going to be able to do? Because it's going to be ending soon, so Why not just do stuff and get away with it, right? Hey. Aw, shucks. Thank you, Nikki. What's up, Jaxie? It's good to see you. Good to see you, big homie. But yeah, so I'm just like, what kind of wacky things am I going to be able to do and get away with? Because, you know, nobody can, like, it's ending soon. So even if I get dropped and it gets banned and whatnot, it makes no difference. It makes no difference. I was already leaving. It's like you do a bunch of stuff to get kicked out while you're on your way out. Like, it's just like, okay, big deal. And I'm vibing right now, to be honest with you. Like, I'm having a good time kicking it and whatnot. You ain't missed much. Like, we just started like 7 minutes ago. So we're basically just kicking it, hanging out. I'll probably sing later today. So you guys love that. Good to see you all. Let's see. Hello, Miss Gaia. Lovely, lovely thing. But right now I'm just kicking it, you know. TikTok's been a blast. Hey there, ZZ. What is up, little Winter? Hiya from Gaia. Oh, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. The only reason I would turn in my phone is to be able to track your location. Nah. I have Miss Gaia reporting in from different places too. Oh, just to let you guys know, I am streaming in different places today. YouTube. I'm streaming on Trovo. I'm streaming on Facebook. Thank God my location is off, I think. Don't thank God, thank me. Swear to me. A él le gusta. I feel like so I might need to check myself into the ER. I hope you feel better. Whatever's wrong, I really hope you feel better soon. And it was not. Let me go turn it off. Honestly speaking, one of these streams I'm just gonna come online and just go off. Just say whatever's on my mind and upset a bunch of people. Seems like a fun thing to do. And this is why we tell people to eat food and drink water. That is why we tell people. It's already Wednesday. I'm glad this week is at least moving fast. I'm very glad at least that this week is moving fast. Otherwise, yes, please do. Please do. That blue looks awesome on you. Well, you talking about my shirt? Thank you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I had to change clothes fast because when I got back from my landscaping thing, I was like disheveled and covered in dust and dirt and whatnot, and just, I had to clean up fast and whatnot. So this was one of my clean shirts, so I was just like, yeah, that works perfect. And right after this, I've got to go back to work, I think, actually. You still look awesome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Well, I'm glad your mother is there to take care of you. And I get that feeling about the depression thing. I definitely get that. It's basically how I've been rolling recently. Work is the issue. Sticky. Sounds like the perfect time for the coveted shower stream. Lord have mercy. There's no way for me to stream in the shower. There's like no way for me to do that. Plus, I haven't even set up my OnlyFans for that yet. I mean, like, come on now. Come on. I got so much work to do on that. I'm really excited for the Spider-Man movie that's going to be coming out soon. Like, I don't like Tom Holland as, like, an actor. Like, I'm just not a fan. And I especially don't like him as Spider-Man. But that movie is going to like bring my childhood to the forefront. So I'm gonna need to see that. I'm gonna need that. Actually, there's a clear shower curtain with pockets just for such an occasion. I would need to get said shower curtain. And that probably won't happen. So, did you see the League of Legends? Of course, I saw it the second it came out. I watched the Twitch stream premiere. So I watched it with the opening people who saw the premiere in person. Like, I watched it on Twitch. Got a bunch of League of Legends rewards and everything for it. Like, yo, if y'all have not... Alright, let me pause this music real quick so I can rant and rave about this real quick. Alright, so, just so y'all know, alright, League of Legends, this past weekend, came out with their own TV series. Okay? It is going to be centered around a few of their champions. Namely, Jinx, Vi, which is my favorite. For anybody who's seen me play League of Legends, you know Vi is my favorite. Best girl. Okay? Jace, Heimerdinger, Singed, who else? Rise is in it. Like, there are so many champions already, and there's only going to be more. Like, I honestly cannot wait. And the oh my god, it was so well done. If you know nothing about League of Legends, this is still a good show. If you know something, a little bit about League of Legends, this is a great show. But if you play League of Legends, this is the show. The show. Okay, critics have already said that it's an amazing show. 48 hours. Less than 48 hours after the show came out, it was the most watched thing on Netflix. Okay? It beat everything else. Okay? It beat the Twilight series by a mile. Alright? It beat 13 Reasons Why. It beat, what else? It beat the most watched thing on Netflix. It beat the most watched show on Netflix. That show with the stalker guy, it beat that show instantly. Like, League of Legends came out with an actually killer show. Okay, that show pulled no punches. It was good. It had exposition, but it wasn't like pockets of space where you had to learn things, okay? There was something happening at every moment of the show. Okay, there was never like a boring moment. There's no like lax and, blah, blah, blah. It's very cut and straightforward. Okay, if you take League of Legends out of it, if you take the game out of it, okay? You take the game out of it. This is a show about a city divided between the upper class, who are rich and powerful and affluent and have everything they want in life, and the gutter trash, who, are living off of scraps and, breathe in smoke and drink sludge, and they're scrapping together stuff to make their lives work. They're born around the rust and the rinky-dink and yada yada, but they make their way of life work. And this is a city where the lower class is oppressed, the upper class is everything they want, and the lower class wants something out of life. And it particularly follows two kids, one named Vi, who wants better for her life after an uprising from the bottom class failed and her parents died, who just wants better out of life and wants to protect her younger sister, which is the second person, Jinx. Jinx is a kid that just wants to be useful, who just wants to be loved, who just wants to be accepted. And in a world where, like, they're the lowest of the low, feeling any lower than that is worse. You got a guy trying to keep the peace between the two worlds. You got a guy who's just trying to be noticed and be on the forefront of technology and just wants science to prevail, wants to do good for the common people, but he's shunned because of his research. Like, There's bad guys, there's good guys, there's inventions, there's superpowers, there's abilities, there's fight scenes, there's, emotional impact. This show is incredible. Incredible. Just jaw-droppingly riveting from top to bottom. Okay? The show starts off with a heist. Like, that's how the show starts off with the aftermath of the uprising, where people, died and people were lost, and their way of life just got rough, and you get a backstory on where Jinx and Vi came from. It's an amazing show. It's an amazing show. 3 episodes are out right now. 3 more episodes are coming out this weekend. And the next weekend, there are going to be 3 more episodes. So there are going to be 9 episodes in total covering this entire story. How Jinx became Jinx. How Vi became Vi. How Caitlyn became Caitlyn. How Jace became Jace. How all these people got started. And this is just focusing on one part of League of Legends. This is one city-state in League of Legends. Listen, stop. I'm just, like they really went all out for this show. Like, hold on one second. I don't want to be dramatic, but I want to die. This got me paying the rent. Let's find ourselves an Arcane trailer. All right. High side over here. Ooh, I definitely save that. Saving that too. All right. So I'm realizing that I can't show, because Netflix is really serious about their banhammer and their copyright stuff when it comes to showing certain stuff. So I can't show these trailers because of oh snap, that's wild. They just 3 hours ago they just came out with 3 hours ago they just came out with a sneak peek. All right, you guys will be able to listen to it. Copy link. All right, so I posted a link to what I'm about to watch, so you guys will be able to hear it in the stream, but you guys, I cannot show it because of copyright reasons. This is a sneak peek as to what's going to happen for Act 2, the next batch of, the next batch of 3 videos that are going to come out.
To defeat a superior enemy is to become what they fear.
Does this mean anything to you? Where did you get this?
The Undercity cannot be controlled.
Perhaps the time has come to explore a more radical solution.
There are people down there who seem hell-bent on destroying us.
Wow. Y'all can't tell me that didn't sound epic. Y'all cannot tell me that didn't sound epic. Like, every moment of it was just jam-packed. Alright? The first 3 episodes. Alright, so there's an expert on League of Legends stuff. More particularly the League of Legends lore. Okay? He goes in depth about every piece of lore and information that happens with the world of League of Legends, right? All the stuff, all the games, all the music, all the stuff, right? So he said this was genius. This show was genius. And honestly, I'm taking the expert's word for it, honestly. Like, I really wish I could show y'all what I'm looking at here. Like, I really wish I could show you guys what exactly it is that I'm getting hyped about over here. Because it is awesome. It is awesome. You know what it is? The theme song for the show. Here's how official this show is, right? Here's how official this show is. All right? The theme song, the opening theme that plays in every episode, the theme song is by Imagine Dragons. Okay? The famous band, right? The famous band who makes a lot of different songs that play on the radio so much it gets stuck in your head. They made the opening theme for this thing. Like, alright. I'm gonna go over to share the screen so you guys can at least see the music video. Because the music video, I can share. Alright. So, I failed to set this part of the thing up, but give me 1 second and there we go. All right, so all right, so I'm right here. Cool, fantastic. Let's add window capture. Awesome. Done. Now let's put this how it's supposed to be. Licking my plate 'cause I'm so hungry. Keep talking, keep laughing. One day you'll see what happens. All the people on fire, fire. It's about time they meet their dragon. Alright, so window capture is there. Gonna put that, no. Above game capture, there we go. Alright, so y'all see what I'm looking at. Y'all see what I'm looking at. Just watch that.
I wake wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself. But I'm ready. Your words up on the wall as you're praying for my phone, and the laughter in the halls and the names that I've been called. I stack it in my mind and I'm waiting for the time when I show you what it's like to be worse fit in a mind. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy.
Wait for it.
Look out for yourself.
Look, okay, I'm hoping that somebody pray for me. I'm praying that somebody hope for me. I'm staying where nobody supposed to be. Posted, being a wreck of emotions. Ready to go whenever you let me know. The road is long, so put the pedal into the flow. The energy on my trail, my energy unavailable.
I'ma tell them hasta luego.
When I fly on my drive to the top, I've been out of shape, thinking out the box. I'm an astronaut. I blasted off the planet, rock that caused catastrophe, and it matters more because I had it. Now I had, I thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition, kinda shocking. They want a static with precision. I'm automatic, quarterback. I ain't talking second pack it up on panic, batter up. Who the baddest? It don't matter, cause we is your
Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be a sad no way. My enemy. I swear I'll never be a sad. Look out for yourself.
Okay. Y'all can't tell me that joint didn't rock. You guys can't tell me that. Like, that joint knocked out the park so hard. It was ridiculous. Honestly speaking, it is easily one of the best things I've seen in a long time. And the events that they go... Okay, so... Right. So recently, League of Legends had an event in their game that they had been building up to for the longest time. This is the longest build-up for an event ever. It was called the Ruination event. They introduced at least 3 new characters. 3. Yeah, alright, so we got him, her, 4! They introduced 4 characters for this event. 5 if you include Senna. So, they introduced 5 characters. 5 characters into League of Legends. 5 new characters into League of Legends in order to further along this storyline. And even changed a bunch of characters to fit the storyline. So, you had Senna, Viego, Akshan. Right, exactly. Senna, Viego, Akshan, Gwen, and Vex. You had 5 new characters introduced into League of Legends just for the Ruination event. Okay? League of Legends, that was the biggest build-up to their event since the item Blade of the Ruined King was introduced into the game back in the early days of the game. This game started This League of Legends started in 2009. Okay, 2009 is when League of Legends started. The Blade of the Ruin King has been an item since, I don't know, 2011. So this was the biggest build-up. Basically 10 years. 10 years in the making for an event in League of Legends. And the execution for that event was sad. The execution for it was sad. It lacked so much. It lacked body, it lacked emotion, it lacked feeling, it just lacked for so much. Okay? And as somebody who's been playing League of Legends for the better part of those 10 years, it was rough seeing how it fell short of all the expectations we had for it. Then, League of Legends outdoes themselves with that. They came out with a show, new content, new stuff for the game, new stuff for the show. They introduced it in the very beginning of Worlds. Like, the League of Legends World Championship. League of Legends World Championship is one of the most watched events for online games ever in history. Okay? A few years ago, there was a radio show. There was an actual like radio, like you turn on your car radio, and it was actually on there, where a couple of the newscasters, a couple of the radio hosts were talking about the ridiculous amounts of good reception and participation League of Legends had for its World's Championship. They were talking about how more people tuned in to watch the World's Championship than the what is it called? Oh, than the football championship, soccer, and baseball put together. More than all of them put together, and it's only grown since then. It's only grown since then. As a matter of fact, more so now than ever before. Because last year, when the pandemic hit everybody so hard, everybody had to, I can't go outside, I can't do this, I can't do that. Everybody took to online, which is why so many people just started streaming. But when they did that, League of Legends got such a big hit with everybody because that's where they live. That's where they are. It's at home on your computers. So League of Legends got a major upgrade with that. So more people watched last year and then this year than any other time in history. Okay? So League of Legends always does like this big grand opening. There's a theme song for it. There's a new champion. There's merchandise, yada yada. They do this huge thing every year for Worlds. Like, hold on. Let me show you guys how. Let me show you guys how affluent, how huge Worlds is. Hey, Mimi. I'll show you guys how huge Worlds is, right? Let's see. Oh, this took place in Iceland. That's awesome. Oh, right. I gotta pull this thing up. Now, every year, League of Legends has a theme song for Worlds, right? Every year they have a theme song for Worlds. So, this year, the theme song for Worlds was sung by an artist named Paris, PVRIS. That's how it's pronounced, Paris. But PVRIS was sung by a singer called Paris. Amazing singer. Very well done. She did an amazing job on this song. And was remixed by Denzel Curry. Last year's championship. The theme song, Taking Over, was sung by a band called A Day to Remember and Max. Would You Love Me Less? If You Knew the Places I Had Been. That guy who sang that. Or the song Gibberish. Yeah, the guy who sang that sang the theme song for Worlds last year. Like, it only gets better. Hold on. Kaylin Russo and Chrissy Costanza. They sang the theme song for the World's Championship in 2019. (2018), The Glitch Mob, World Alive, Mako, Bobby from Icon in the Korean boy band. Like, it just keeps getting better. Legends Never Die by Against the Current. Imagine Dragons has done a song for them before. Nikki Taylor. Like, they come out with banger after banger after banger, sung by amazing artists, fantastic people, right? So League of Legends is legitimate. This year, they came out with one of the best openings because it showcased the opening information for Good vibes. It showcased the opening information for Arcane, the series that just came out. Simply because I feel like it, I'm gonna show y'all the opening celebration. I'm gonna show y'all the opening celebration for Worlds. This thing is about 14 minutes. All right.
What are you calling this one?
Whisker.
You want to talk about today?
What's the point? I ruined everything. I'm not a fighter.
You don't have to be. Look, I've got these. And you've got those.
They never work.
They will.
The pink-haired chick is voiced by Haley Steinfeld. All right.
Come on.
The singer, performer, actress.
Across the river.
She looks so good.
You can spare. I ask of you a penny. My fortune it will be. I have you without envy. We wait. You must be
You promise me?
Who told you it was out here?
B. Miller, everyone. B. Miller.
Wanted a peek. I've seen your face around here. Come along, tell me under the table. What do you see?
I will forever be amazed how they brought Zaun to life from the League of Legends game.
Welcome to the playground. Welcome to the playground. Follow me. Tell me your nightmares and fantasies.
Hey, Panda.
To the wasteland underneath. Stay for the night. I'll sell you a dream. Welcome to the playground. Welcome to the playground.
Right, she's awesome. She looks so good. I gotta head out. Nice seeing you, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, big homie. I appreciate you.
I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned.
That's a good looking man right there. That's a good looking man.
But once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Give her the business.
My enemy. Look out for yourself.
But I'm ready.
Your words up on the wall as you're praying for my phone, and the laughter in the halls and the names that I've been called. I stack it in my mind and I'm waiting for the time when I show you.
Imagine Dragons, everybody. they sound.
My enemy.
Go ahead, JID.
Look, okay, I'm hoping that somebody pray for me. I'm praying that somebody hope for me. I'm staying where nobody supposed to be. Posted, being a wreck of emotions. Ready to go whenever you let me know. The road is long, so put the pedal into the flow. The enemy on my trail, my energy unavailable. I'ma tell him I still away go. They wanna fly on my drive to the top. I've been out of shape, thinking out the box. I'm an astronaut. I blasted off the planet, rock that caused catastrophe, and it matters more because I had it. Now I had a thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition, kinda shocking. They want static with precision. I'm automatic. Quarterback, I ain't talking second. Pack it up. I don't panic. Batter up. Who the baddest? It don't matter 'cause we just.
Oh, God. Alright, I love that JID rocked that verse so hard, but here's the thing. Why did he look better as an animation than he did in person? Dang. Tricker happy.
Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be the same. My enemy. I swear I'll never be the same. Look out for yourself.
Switch it up. Switch it up. Piltover.
This ain't where the legends come from. You know what a hero looks like. Pretty little flower, won't you sit back down and go play nice? So keep talking, keep laughing. One day you wish you had it. Other people on fire, fire. Maybe it's time they meet their dragon. If you're gonna hold me down, you're not gonna let me in into your castle walls. None of you can keep them. 'Cause if I gotta burn it all down, then we'll burn it all down. My oh my, look at who ends up bigger this time. And if I gotta break it all down, then let's break it all down. Bye, playing with fire, and we'll burn it all down. This is where the bruises come from. This is when the game gets ugly. These blood, sweat, tears keep running. Licking my plate 'cause I'm so hungry. Keep talking, keep laughing. One day you'll see what happens. Other people on fire, fire. It's about time they meet their dragon. If you're gonna hold me down, you're not gonna let me in into your castle walls. None of you can keep them. 'Cause if I gotta burn it all down, then we'll burn it all down. My oh my, look at who ends up bigger this time. And if I gotta break it all down, then let's break it all down.
Denzel Curry, come on.
I dealt with all types of fashion, started a faction, stuff that I only imagine. Digital action, none of us lacking, tuck it right under my fabric. Grabbing my sword, then move like an ass, then hurt the mystical hatches. Yeah, for all my enemies, dangerous, and as soon as we going. Yeah, filled with adrenaline, time to get elegant, then we start rolling. Yeah, see all these ops, they all gon' drop, they burst and float away. These burning flames surround my heart, so y'all gon' burn today. Feel like Rambo snapping, arrow pulling, man, ain't nothing to it. I'ma rinse supremes at the scene and gasoline fluid. Burning like furnaces, like getting turbulent. No one's impervious, you're in this permanent. Sin is subservient, service to suffer a fire, regret that is earlier permanent.
'Cause if I gotta burn it all down, then we'll burn it all down. And if I gotta break it all down, then let's break it all down. Playing with fire, and we'll burn it all down.
Okay, so little bit of background on what you guys just saw. All right, so they showcased the very beginning of the Arcane series, which is easily, by far, the biggest ticket item for them this year. So much so, they overshadowed the World's Tournament Finals. The World's Finals. They overshadowed it to showcase the show. And if that many people watch the show, if that many people watch the show, if that many people watch the show itself, no, if that many people would watch just the tournament itself, more than baseball, basketball, football, and soccer put together, if more people were able to watch that than ever before, that means this tournament was game-changing. And it still got overshadowed by the show. Let me give you guys a bit of a fact. Let me give you guys some facts right now. In 2018, arguably the largest tournament for League of Legends World Championship. Do you know how much the winning team won? The winning team for World's Championship in 2018 won $2.5 million for playing a video game. Excuse me. $2.5 million just for winning a video game. The runner-ups got $870,000. Third and fourth place got $500,000 just for playing a video game. Now, the bunch of teenagers, well, not teenagers, but like 20-year-olds basically, the bunch of 20-year-olds that you guys saw lined up at the end of that video were the Chinese and Korean team that made it to first and second place. They made it to the finals, okay? The Korean team is called Damwon Kia, which is the official professional South Korean League of Legends organization. Edward Gaming, EDG, is the official Chinese team. But it got overshadowed by a series, a TV show. Y'all can't tell me that Arcane is not literally the most lit thing to come out on Netflix in a long time. The most lit animation to ever come out on Netflix. It topped #1 faster than any Disney production ever has. It hit #1 watched faster than any Disney production has on Netflix ever. And that's more than Moana, Frozen, the rest of that. Like, League of Legends put a lot of heart and soul and good work into this show. Like, Where are we? Where are we? Where am I looking? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Give me Arcane. Oh! As a matter of fact, Arcane is not only Netflix's best rated original series of all time. Best rated original series on Netflix of all time. Okay? That's beating out so many contenders by a mile and a half. That's beating out every other Netflix show by a mile and a half. Okay? And it also very quickly received the highest IMDb rating of a Netflix original series ever. Ever. The highest original rating. Highest rating on IMDb for an original series for Netflix ever. Ever. They got a 9.4 out of 10. 9.4 out of 10 on IMDb. And 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. This joint is magnificent. In a word, magnificent. Yes, this is on Netflix. This is on Netflix. Okay, if you go to Netflix right now, you will either see a trailer for The Harder They Fall, or you'll see a trailer for Arcane. Just to give you guys a bit of a heads up, okay? Haley Steinfeld, the singer, actress, model, is in this show. Ella Purnell plays Jinx. To give you guys a bit of a background on who Ella Purnell is. She's in the movie Army of the Dead, and she's in the movie Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. If any of you have seen Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, she's the girl that can float. Basically. She's the girl that can float. Kevin Alejandro. He's in this. So you're going to choke on your own spit. I know. I have a tendency to do that. As a matter of fact, let me get a drink of water real quick before I keep going. Kevin Alejandro is also part of this show. If any of you have seen... God, he's been in so many things. Lord have mercy. He's been in a lot of things. Okay. So I know that there are a bunch of Lucifer fans in here. People who watch the show Lucifer. He's Detective Daniel Espinosa. Okay, from the show Lucifer, he's Detective Dan. From Daniel Espinosa. He's in Arcane. Okay, he's in Arcane. Katie Leung. Katie Leung is also in this. For those of you who have seen Harry Potter, she's Cho Chang. Okay, apparently the first love interest for Harry Potter. Yes, Detective Douche. There you go. He's in this show. Okay, for those of you who've seen Harry Potter, Cho Chang, the first love interest for Harry Potter out of the series, I don't know, I've never watched it, but the person who plays her is also in this series. All right. Let's see. You guys have seen, anybody who's seen Young Justice, Wally West is voiced by this guy named Jason Spicek. He's also doing a bunch of English voice acting for a bunch of animes. He's been in a bunch of animated films, and he's been in a ridiculous amount of video games. Wow. Wow, he's been in a lot of video games too. Good Lord. Now, who else? Like, there are so many good people in this show. J.B. Blanc. Now, those of you who are familiar with animations and video games and stuff like that, he is a very popular voice in a lot of anime, video games, stuff like that. He's a very, very popular voice. Hashirama, he's the English voice for him, from Naruto. Let's see, what else? In Hellsing, the anime series, he's Enrico Maxwell. In Bleach, he is a lot of people. Wow. Okay, in animations, he's been in a couple episodes of Love, Death, and Robots. And he was part of Ultimate Spider-Man. He was part of Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. He was Heimdall in the animation for the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Wow, he's been in a lot of stuff. Let's see. He was in Naruto, the Naruto Shippuden movie, The Lost Tower, the anime Iron Man: Rise of the Technovores. He was in Bleach. He was in a bunch of Bleach movies. God, he is everywhere. He's in Apex Legends. He's the voice of Caustic from Apex Legends. He's been in a bunch of Assassin's Creed videos. He is Bane from Batman Arkham Origins. Wow. God, this is a lot of video games. Wow. He's in like all of the Naruto video games, which is okay. All right. He's in all of the Lego video games. Oh, snap. He's in Saints Row 4. Love that game. Huh. He's in Street Fighter. He's in Team Fortress. He's in Titanfall. Live action roles. He was in the movie War Dogs. He was in the movie... Oh, snap. Okay, so if any of you have seen the live action movie, The Incredible Hulk, the one with Edward Norton, the voice for the Hulk and Abomination is his voice. Now, I go through all of this to basically tell you this guy is also in... He's in Arcane. He's an amazing job. He did an amazing job in Arcane. Who is Viserys Targaryen? Okay, the guy who played Viserys Targaryen in Game of Thrones, the first season of Game of Thrones, One of the guy who played him, the actor, he's in this show. There are so many people. Oh yeah, I've watched the show like twice. Fred Tatascore is in this show. Miles Brown. Why do you look familiar? Why do you look familiar? Huh. Interesting. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. Anyway, so we've got this list of people is so hard hitting. It is ridiculous. All right. Oh my God, that. Oh, this show is literally one of the best. This show is literally one of the best things to ever hit Netflix. Ever. Ever. Period. Point blank. Okay? I highly recommend seeing it if you have not already. If you have not already, I'm honestly surprised. Ooh. Oh, I felt that crack in my back. Yikes. But Arcane is legitimately one of the best series to ever hit Netflix. If you guys haven't already seen it, please feel free to give it a watch if you have some time. It's a good show. It's a very good show. All right, they did good. They actually did very good executing this show. Let's see. Let's get to the complete all. Okay, all of the requests have been completed. All good. Okay, so all of your requests have officially been completed and everything, so we're all good. I've made sure to do that real quick. Hey, food. Fortunately, I have eaten today. There have been a couple of hydrate checks done during the stream. I hope you guys are also hydrating. Gonna go try to eat. Okay, sweetheart. If you're dipping out, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. I'll be here but not commenting. All good, all good. Now, here's the thing. I don't have any water with me right now. You should get some. Now, I know I've hyped up League of Legends quite a bit, but it's only because I've been a fan, an avid fan of that game for a very long time. A very, very strong fan for this game for a long time. And I will hype it forever if I can. I'm not home, but I will get some. Awesome. Good. Good. Please, please, please do. I don't want anybody passing out or not having a good time and stuff like that. I want this to be more fun than the Astro World concert. Which, by the way, that joint was ridiculous. Like, yo. Oh, by the way, I changed something about the stream. It's not something you guys will notice, but it is something that, you know, I changed about it recently. There's been an influx of, like, bots that have been... There's been an influx of bots that have been like, I'm so tired, I'm ready to go to bed. You and me both, honestly. I feel that. I feel that big time. But there's been an influx of bots that have been storming certain streams and flooding the chat with stuff that just causes it to go haywire. So I decided to turn on this thing on the stream where you have to have your Twitch account has to be verified by cell phone or email. Your account has to be verified in order for you to enter the chat, in order for you to talk on the chat. And that won't affect anybody who's a subscriber or a moderator. So most of you are fine. But I had to do that to make sure that bots wouldn't just jump into the chat with random accounts and cause problems. Ugh. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I knew change gon' come. Oh yes it will. I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the show Arcane, because I'm cycling back to this. But here's the thing about the show Arcane, right? Most people who watch Netflix watch it because they have nothing better to do. Nobody goes to Netflix because they're just like, oh, I've been anticipating this thing for a few years, right? It's just like most people show up on Netflix like, what do we want to watch today? Or they hear about some show is coming out and they're like, you know, I'd love to watch that. Or they're really anticipating a movie that's coming out on Netflix. You know, I'd really like to see that. Arcane is one of the only things to ever come out where everyone who came to see it, who saw it, intended to see it. Almost everyone who saw Arcane was looking for it. They were like, Netflix, come on, give it. Give it here right now. Netflix, give me my show. Like, it can't get a bad rating because a knockout cast, fantastic positions. It's the storyline basically writes itself. Okay, these people already exist. It basically writes itself. It is fantastic in just a word. And I'm a huge fan of the show. Like I just got Crimson to watch it last night. Oh. She had a number of things to say about it. It was great being able to vibe with her on that. A bunch of people have not seen it that I know of, and I'm just like, what are you waiting for? Like, call out of work one day and just binge watch it real quick. Or go in late to work and binge watch it. Hydrate. You know, for every hydrate you guys do, you guys got to do it as well. Come on now. You guys know the rules. Remember, the only acceptable... He's getting excited again. It's so cute. Oh, stop it. Stop. I'm excited about these things. I want you to drink with me. Remember, the only acceptable things you can redeem with the hydrate, favor. The only acceptable thing you can do is water or something wholly beneficial, completely beneficial. Okay, I'm not talking about coffee. All right, because too much coffee kill you. All right, there's not enough benefits in there. All right. Now, if you decided to go with a smoothie, fine. If you wanted to go with fruit juice, fine. All right. But water or something else beneficial. Otherwise, no. Half a gallon of you. I don't know what to tell you. More than a cup is dangerous for your health. Lemon infused water. That's good. That's good. I've lived a good life. Oh, that's rich. I love that. I love that. Death by overindulgence in the X. Oh, what can I say? What can I say? Almost is never enough. So close to being in love. Honestly, like if Arcane had come up with something, no, not Arcane. I'm got Arcane on the brain right now. I might have to rewatch it after the stream. If Apex came out with something like they did with, like League did with Arcane, I'd watch that in a heartbeat too. League of Legends has come such a long way. It used to be in the same sentence as Dota. Now it's in the same sentence as IMDb and Netflix and major league sporting events. Like, Oh, I do love my passions. It's a shame that I've become as jaded as I am. I really wish I wasn't. Love how he's excited, which makes me excited. Honestly, I wish I could get excited about a lot more things, honestly. But I'm just so jaded about everything. Like, I'm excited about what brings me peace. Running back, running back, running back. Thinking you're hard like come again. The time I'm busting in while you stumbling. I got this blade in my hand for your punishment. I wish I could get excited about more things. I'm excited about what brings me peace, but I'm not really excited about much else about that. Else aside from that. Like, I'm excited about the video games I play. I'm excited about the shows I watch. I'm excited about, like, the people I love. Like, I'm excited. Like, if somebody were to hit me up and be like, hey, yo, bro, you hear about all this stuff happening in the news, and usually people lose me right about there. But people are like, you hear about the stuff that's happening in the news? I'm like, no, what's happening in the news? They're like, oh, this thing with this politician. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care. Like, hey, bro, what you think about these two presidents? I don't think about these two presidents. That's the thing. But if somebody were to run up to me and be like, hey, yo, what do you think about Gaia? I'm like, oh, man, so this shit, right? Oh, my God. So okay, let me tell you. Or somebody wants to hit me up like, hey, why do you like Apex so much? Oh, let me tell you. They're like, hey, yo, why do you like this anime so much? Because I like anime, but I'm not one of those people that's just like, oh, my God, anime is great. Like, there are some animes that legitimately suck. They're just like any TV show. Like, there are shows that suck and there are shows that don't. Like, 13 Reasons Why, hate that show with a seething passion. That show sucks. But I like shows like Sense8, How I Met Your Mother, Friends, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Leverage, which actually happens to be my favorite show. You honor me. You honor me with your presence. Stop all that. I'm excited about my people. Okay, and that doesn't include everybody. That's a very short list. There's a very short list who's included in my people. If you take my family out of the equation, it is a very short list of who I claim as my people. And I will rant and rave about my people. I will rant and rave about them all day, every day, no problem. All right? I hate 13 Reasons Why with a purple passion. Yes. But "13 Reasons" got on my nerves because it's a crappy show. It's a stupid, horrible, ridiculous, misguiding, misleading, absolutely mentally stunted show. Okay? It glorifies suicide. It glorifies making yourself the object of affection by harming yourself and making yourself the victim. It glorifies bullying. It shows things that are completely unnecessary. It's a ridiculous show just to be ridiculous. And people want to paint it as some like, oh my God, this is art. It's capturing, the mood of the modern teenager and yada, yada, yada. Just stupidness. It is actually stupidness. Because okay, alright, so the entire premise of the show, which I've never watched, by the way, I will never watch this show, and I will never watch it ever. But the entire premise of this show is a girl dies and then sends out cassette tapes to a bunch of people saying they're the reason she died. Like, first off, There is no reason anyone dies by suicide other than you. Other than you. If it's truly that, there's no reason other than you. And I don't care if this flags like terms of service or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. All right, you were. Anyway, so moving on. I almost got. See, this is why I'm jaded. This is why I have a hard time caring about things anymore, because I have to ignore the majority of things because they piss me off, and I don't want to get angry. I don't want to go off the handle. I don't want to fly off and have exposed wires and nerves and just freaking out over stuff. Big roll, but see that all right. How do I? I know that much I know. But someone tried to paint it to me as like a modern teen struggle. Right. It was just whatever. I don't. I have. It was completely unnecessary. Absolutely. Now, glossing over that. The reason I'm so jaded is because I have to be so mild and meek-mannered with a lot of things, because I can't afford to fly off the handle and be seen as an angry person, because for one, it doesn't do anything, and for two, I don't want to be characterized as that person. I want people to come around me because of the good vibes. I want people to be around me because it's positive, it's peaceful, it's nice, it's caring, it's considerate, it's pleasant, in a lot of ways pleasurable. Like I want people to see me for the pleasantness that comes from it, not the horrible things that come from me being upset. Okay, I don't want to be one of those people. I don't want to be one of those people. So I have to be jaded about things and not care, so that those emotions don't flare up to the surface. It's just impractical to just be upset all the time. It makes no sense. Makes no sense to be upset all the time. Which is crazy, because I know people who are like that. What's up, Ghosty? But good. Have you selected a song for the community challenge? He already has a song, yes. He just has not gotten dressed and come out to do it. My week was pretty rough. I understand that. So was mine. But yeah, he's already has his song that he's going to sing, and it's getting better though. I'm glad to hear it. Mine is too. I'm hoping so. But he already has a song he selected for the community challenge. Sarah. Okay. But he just has not come out to do it yet. But he will. I'm gonna make sure of that. My grandpa is in the hospital right now. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm gonna make sure that you guys see him very soon, and I'm worried for him. I understand that completely. The community challenge, in which you guys racked up enough favor points to get Hellion to sing something, and he will sing something soon. As soon as he gets dressed and jumps on stream and everything. To be honest, I might just have him record it in a what am I looking to say? YouTube video. Okay, community challenge. What's that? Community challenge is where Okay, so you know how you guys can use your channel points to exchange for favors in the thing. It's called Hellions Favors. You can find them at the bottom of your chat. You can, time somebody out. You can request a song, stuff like that, yada yada. Now, a community challenge is where all of you can get together to chip in points to get something to happen. Like, if enough of you chip in enough points, I might switch to a tank top during stream. Or enough of you chip in enough points, I might do an on-the-go stream. Like, you guys can go with me places and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Or, hey, make a YouTube video. Or, hey, do an interview. Stuff like that. Community challenge where all of you get to lump your points together to do one big challenge. And recently we did a community challenge in which you guys would get Hellion to sing something. And everybody got their points together over the course of like a week or two. Pretty sure it was 2K per viewer per stream for that challenge. Right. So everybody was just chipping in points, and all of you amassed enough in order to be able to get him to sing. So he will be singing soon. You guys will actually hear him very soon. Yeah. So I'll be coming up with community challenges going forward, a lot more actually going forward. By the way, December we'll be kicking off the interviews. Okay? Those of you who are going to be interviewed, I will contact you directly. But December will kick off the interviews. Okay? There will be one interview every Sunday. Every Sunday, I'm going to be interviewing somebody. It's going to be in the afternoon, about 2:30 my time. Okay? So about the same time this stream starts during the week, except for Friday, same time it starts on Monday and Wednesday is when it'll be starting on Sunday. And I will do the interview, and we will hang out and have a good time, and I'll be talking to you guys and stuff like that. You guys will be privy to the whole conversation and all. So it'll be fantastic. Ooh, interviews. How can I get one? I have already selected the people that I'm going to be interviewing. So unless you subscribe to the Patreon for a certain amount of money every month. And by the way, it has to be a 3-month. You have to have paid the subscription for 3 months before you can get the. No. There are people who are already pre-selected. Gaia, you're one of them. You're one of the people who was already pre-selected long before I started the Patreon. But there are people who are now on that list who weren't before because they subscribed on Patreon. So there are people who I've already decided are going to get interviews, and there are people who are just added recently because of the Patreon. Now, on the Patreon, you subscribe for a certain amount of money every month. And at the end of 3 months, that's when you get eligible for certain perks, like getting merchandise and getting, live interviews and Q&As and, chats and hanging out and whatnot. You get access to phone numbers and visits and stuff like that. It's all across the board. But there are certain perks that you only get after being subscribed for 3 months. But yeah, in December, the interviews will start, and we'll get the whole interviewing process started. There'll be a new interview every Sunday. How many interviews do you have scheduled? So far, I have about... I want to say 10. Will we see a Dux interview? Yes, he is on the list. Dux is on the list. Guy is on the list. Ty's on the list. Paul's on the list. My mother's on the list. Crimson is on the list. There are a bunch of people you guys will see. And some people will be interviewed together. Some people will be interviewed together. Those are going to be mostly couples and stuff like that. On Saturday, you guys will see me play. I forget which game I'm going to be playing on Saturday. I forget. I have to double check my streams, find out which ones I'm going to be playing. I gotta double check, make sure to see which ones I'll be playing. I'm happy and sad and proud of you at the same time. So many conflicting emotions, I can't. But I'm gonna enjoy that's wild. What was happening last Wednesday? No, a few Wednesdays ago. That's an odd time. Oh, by the way, just as a heads up, just to clarify a couple things. The Discord will still be active. This Discord will still be up for an indefinite period of time, regardless of the stream condition. Okay, the Discord will still exist. You guys will still have access to it. You guys will still be able to do everything you want to do on that stream, on that Discord. The community that was built for you guys will still exist. It will still be standing, and you guys will still have access to it. Still sad though. I know. Look, the stream will still exist. Okay, I will still be streaming every now and then. Trust me, I've chipped quite a bit into this, so I will still be streaming every now and then. But I will not be streaming as frequently as I currently am. Because it's not feasible to do it anymore. Because the thing is, this stream, the stream will still exist. It's just, the stream is my income, okay? It helps me pay my bills. It helps me take care of stuff. It helps me do things and whatnot. It helps me buy my clothes. It helps me pay my rent. It helps me pay my bills and buy my food and stuff like that. My stream is my income. But because it's not making what I need it to make, I gotta find income elsewhere. And that's gonna take away from the time that I would put into the stream. Now, that's nobody's fault in particular. It's just, this stream isn't doing what I need it to in order to make it profitable, to be able to sustain myself. So I gotta cut it loose. and it'll still exist. It'll still be there. It just won't get as much attention as it used to. Big changes, it's alright. Ba, 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 ba. People come and they go. It's just the way that it goes. Where is Giants? Where is it? Okay, whatever. Respect, man. Respect. Adult decisions are difficult to make. Respect your decision more than I show. I appreciate that. I do. And I'm not disappearing off the face of the earth. You guys will still, I will still exist, and you guys will still see me. I'm gonna switch up the vibe for a second. Hi there.
Moving too fast, life moving in slow-mo. I'm a god, but I actually don't know. Homie, better put your pride aside. I'm a Benz, get more like a Volvo. Your best stuff looks like my words. Synapses, fire, and burst. Got the whole crew with me, about to do damage. You know we ain't average. I ain't gonna say this again, but it's in my time. Better look in my eyes. I'm a genius in the skies with my heart on my sleeve. You force, you will block to a king in his prime. Everybody got a line. Sit back with the stars in line. I finesse like my life on the 9 was a diamond in the rough, and now I shine.
No one could stop us, they'll try, but they won't. Nada nos puede parar. Oh no, we're wide awake now. Our eyes are wide open. We're running this world. We're keeping it turning. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. Oh, sleeping giants. Sleeping giants. Yeah. Shutting it down. Been in the ground, and my people all up in this place. Spinning this thing, go to my rank. Royalty up in my veins. I'm no gold, think I'm so cold. I say something, ain't no going back. Now they ask where Kiki's at. I'm like, you can't hang with that. 쏟아져 빛이 멀게 된 눈이 멈추지 않아. Once we go, 내게 넣은 날로 모든 배 빨리 달려. 넌 못 따라와. True damage we do it. True damage 보여줄게. 뭐든 쉽게. 이기든 지든 my crew make the beat. try, but they won't. Nada nos puede parar. Oh no, we're wide awake now. Our eyes are wide open. We're running this world. We're keeping it turning. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. You thought that we were weak, but we coming right back. This time you're gonna see how we do it like that. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants.
I'll put the link to this in the Discord.
I keep on shattering time. I might just leave you behind. Homie, you stuck on rewind. You just quit sleeping on mine. You got your back on reclined. When I damage your delicate spine, please don't act out, shy and surprised. They be like, what you mean? What is your winning scheme? I got a giant team. Biggest my self-esteem. Run it back, running man. They think they go hard, I'm like, come again. You run at a time and I'm busting in. While you stumbling, I got this blade in my hand for your punishment.
We're wide awake now. Our eyes are wide open. We're running this world. We're keeping it turning. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. You thought that we were weak, but we coming right back. This time you're gonna see how we do it like that. We're living like giants. Yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants. We're giants. Oh, sleeping giants. Sleeping giants.
Okay, I need y'all to understand how big that was. All right, understand that's Becky G, that's Keke Palmer. Okay, Duckworth, Thutmose, two of the rappers on the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack. Okay, Soyeon, like, matter of fact, here's another banger.
KDA, should we show them how we do it every day? Kali that girl, Kali go girl, Kali don't stop, Kali don't skirt, Kali got a job, Kali got a work. 뜨거워 언제나 don't get burned. 넘쳐 흘러물 than a buffet, 죽여주잖아 like a buffet. 누가 감히 on my outfit, 그 문 열지 마 that's a rough day. 당겨본 your mark cause I'm greater than. 필요 없는 시험들 다 뿐이미. But all of my numbers are talking back. 부루마법 message monopoly. 눈종이 돈이나 real money 필요 없대. 너네들이 만든 돈들 go get it, go get it, go get it. 더 미션 눈을 못대 못해 그래 너도 get it cause I got it different. All I'll ever know is life upon the throne. 시작하면 끝을 보는 거야. You want more? No, I got it so deep down. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it, never running low. Yeah, I got more than enough, set it up and away. You know I got it like bum bum, blow your mind. Never giving less, and it's how it'll stay. You know I got it like all day, all the time. When I go, it's for show. Get it cool, but I'm cold. I don't fit in a mold. I'm a rebel. I don't do what you say. Making moves, I don't wait while I smile in your face. I got different DNA. What's higher than the top? That's me. Come take a look before falling at my feet. 조용히 몸이 숙여봐. So take a look, 나를 기억해, queen. All I'll ever know is life upon the throne. 시작하면 끝을 보는 거야. You want more? No, I got it so deep down. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it, never running low. Yeah, I got more than enough, set it up and away. You know I got it like bum bum, blow your mind. Never giving less, and it's how it'll stay. You know I got it like all day, all the time. Way out, 感觉犹如海浪的味道，不断往前，oh you never way down. This is how I do it every day. Wow, wow. 这一路上的奇迹都记住了你的每一个瞬间，无比的耀眼。I know you want some more， 准备好就一起走 ，Give me need more。No, I got it, so here you go. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it, never running low. Yeah, I got more than enough, got it up and away. You know I got it like boom, boom, blow your mind. Never get a rest, and it's how it'll stay. You know I got it like all day on its own.
Yo, League of Legends be putting their foot in it. Like, all right, Dilly boy. I'm gonna post the links to the songs in the Tunes channel on the Discord. There you go. There's the links to the songs in the video so you guys can watch it on your own time. Now, that being said, thank you so much to everybody who decided to show up to my stream today. I appreciate all of you guys' support, love, encouragement, affection, and attention. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, remember, stay hydrated, okay? Drink water, eat good food, touch some grass, see the sun, get plenty of rest, guys. Hey. Get plenty of rest, guys, okay? It's important. And stay royal, guys. It was good seeing you guys. Thanks for showing up for today's stream. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Until then, take care of yourselves. I love you guys very much. Take care, guys. Bye.